know, them folk down in Arizona with their 1070, SB 1070 law, they got it just right. We got to squash this infestation of illegal aliens right now. Every year, millions of monarch butterflies fly across the border from Mexico. Do we call them illegal butterflies? If an insect can't be illegal, human beings can't be illegal. You're wrong. There are illegal animals. Like endangered species, it's illegal to bring them into the country. Laws can be written to make things and actions illegal, but there is no such thing as an illegal animal. You're playing with words. What part of illegal don't you understand? If you can use words to dehumanize your enemy and make them less than an insect, you can get people to go along with your hatred.
No human being can be illegal.
Look, if some guy moves into your house and brings his whole Beaner family in, and they start eating out of your fridge, using your clothes, it's invasion of private property. They rent and buy houses. They support the housing market just like everybody else. Whatever. Fact is, the illegals are screwing up our country. They're taking away jobs from Americans. There's unemployment, and we got them coming in like a plague. Immigrants come to work. They work if somebody pays them. That means they are adding value. But they take away jobs that belong to Americans. You cannot own a job, you perform a job. Well, that's because those jobs pay so little money that it's better to stay on unemployment. Exactly. The immigrants don't collect unemployment and they do produce value. But the reason why the employers pay such crappy wages is because they're illegal. So give the immigrants work papers. Then they can have their rights and the employers cannot exploit them. Nah, we don't want to make it easy for them. We want this invasion of gangbangers out of here. They steal people's social security numbers and then they get jobs using those numbers. It's identity theft. They have deductions from their paycheck which they can never collect, and that goes in to support the social security system. And they drive without licenses, no insurance, they get drunk, and they kill people. We are the ones stopping them from getting licenses. Let them get licenses. Up neighborhoods with their crap music and their smelly food. You know it is. 50 people living in one house, 20 guys driving around in an ancient Toyota Corolla. If we all acted like these people, we could have better brought up kids, less urban sprawl, and less pollution. You're so full of shit. Crowded is better. 20-year-old Corollas are better. That's another thing. They don't even bother trying to assimilate into the culture. They don't try to learn the language. They just want to bring Mexico up to here. Pretty soon we got to have signs all in Spanish. And then we got to teach their kids English. It's costing billions of dollars for the taxpayer. In the modern world, it's very useful to speak more than one language. Bullshit. If they're illegal, they shouldn't be sucking money off taxpayers' money. And that's another thing. If the woman comes over here and has an anchor baby, she's illegal, the kid's illegal, and the kid shouldn't be sucking off taxpayer money. Would you deny a child the opportunity to get an education? Hell yeah, not on my tax money. Why should I have to pay to have a criminal's kid go to school? They need to round them all up, put them on cattle cars, and send those brown turds back to Mexico. That sounded very racist. Many undocumented residents are from countries other than Mexico. I'm not racist. Typical of you liberals. You always have to use the racist card. Some of my best friends are Mexicans. I love Mexican food. I had Taco Bell yesterday for lunch. So if someone works hard and makes something, then it's theirs. But if somebody doesn't do anything for it, then they have no rights to it. Now you're talking. Private property rights. That's what this country is built on. You earn something, you make it, it's yours. So if somebody takes their life savings and risks their life crossing the desert with the ambition of working in the U.S., then if they achieve that, they deserve it. No, he hasn't earned that right. He's a lawbreaker. He's a criminal. So what exactly did you do to earn American citizenship? What the fuck? I was born here. That immigrant I just mentioned did a whole lot more than you did to earn his American citizenship. You're so sunk, dude. We've been living here for hundreds of years. My great-great-great-grandfather came across on the Mayflower. Ah, so from England. So he spoke English. So when he got here, did he have his immigration papers in order? God, you're stupid. They didn't have immigration laws back then. Oh, so back then, anyone was allowed to come here and make a living? Yeah, land of opportunity, land of the free.
Did he assimilate with the natives and learn their culture and language?
Why would we do that? They were primitive, heathen, Stone Age savages. They were cannibals.
There were cultures in these lands much more sophisticated than cultures in Europe. They had public education, they had zoos, they had libraries, they had poetry.
Yeah, right. Cutting people's heart out for the sun god is really civilized.
So burning women at the stake because they were supposed to be witches, chopping off people's heads in the public square, gouging out eyes, cutting off tongues. All of these things went on in Europe in the public all the time.
Our people brought civilization here. That's why this land belongs to whites. We brought the good book, we wrote the Constitution. That's just how history works. The more advanced conquer the less advanced. It's like Darwin said. Look, we had the technology. We had the Gatling gun. Could shoot 3 bullets a minute or something. They had stone clubs.
Well, actually, the Gatling gun was invented 350 years after the Europeans first came here.
Hey, we had horses.
So Europeans invented the horses?
But we had them, and it helped us conquer them.
That's not talent or skill, that's just luck. That the natives didn't have the horses, and the other luck they had is they brought their diseases, which killed whole villages and towns even before they went in there.
Whatever, you're just trying to change the subject. Look, the strong kill the weak. The Mexicans need to go back to their own country and fix it.
Large parts of the United States were stolen from Mexico.
You're not going to fool me with that one. Go read history. Check out Wikipedia. Look at the Guadalupe Hidalgo. We bought the country. It was like $15 million. A lot of money in those days. We bought it fair and square.
Guadalupe Hidalgo was written after the United States invaded Mexico and installed a puppet regime. Sound familiar? And then they bribed a general with a gun to his head to sign some papers for some land that wasn't even his. He wasn't even Native American. And then he signed the papers, and now the land belongs to America. If I sign the papers giving you the Brooklyn Bridge, does that mean you are the owner of the Brooklyn Bridge? Even if my ancestors did bad stuff, why should I have to pay for their mistakes? Like the children of undocumented residents who you want to deport and deny an education?
But that was then, this is now. The border's been that way for 200 years. We need to build the fence bigger, we need to build ditches, and we need them to stay on their side of the fence. We need more patriots, the God-fearing patriots like the Minuteman, standing on the border and getting rid of those suckers.
Ah, yes, overweight men who compensate for their minute manhoods by driving around in big pickup trucks and with big guns to bully the weak and thirsty and hungry people coming across the border.
You don't know squat. What we need to do is put 2 fences and a minefield in the middle, and when a few of those Mexicans get their legs blown off, that'll stop them from coming across. There's something you got to get into your thick skull. This is a great country. That's why they want to come here. We got democracy. We got laws. We got the Constitution, which gives us the right to carry guns and to shoot people coming in this country. We got free market capitalism, not that socialist shit like you got down in Mexico.
How do you know Mexico is socialist? Define socialist.
What you liberals want to do is share the wealth. Take my money and give it to drug addicts, retards, and illegal immigrants. Do you know how many people are killed down there every year? The place is run by the narco cartels. We don't want their guns and drugs and raping and killing coming up here. They can keep their shit down there.
We sell the guns to the Mexicans, which the cartels use to terrorize the people, and we finance the cartels by buying their drugs. If we stop buying the drugs, the cartels will go out of business today.
You know what your problem is? You're a fucking communist.
The age-old American character assassination. Do you even know what a communist is? Define communist.
It's idiots like you and Obama and Michael Moore, you know, like Russians trying to bomb us with nuclear weapons, like terrorists, except without the towel heads, you know, like Cubans.
Okay, then I give you the last word.
Yeah, I'll give you my last word.